And now, Behind the Wheel with Charlie Goodman.
We're going to start this season doing something that a lot of people do in the spring. We're going to look at new cars. So we're at this Nissan dealership to look at a car that fits our choice of lifestyle in a four-door sports sedan. One of the convenient safety features that I appreciate is this low sill on the trunk that makes it very easy to load and unload objects and could just help you from having an injured back. Another necessary safety item that you should insist upon is a right-hand door mirror. After all, 3 eyes looking to the rear are far better than 2. And don't forget the importance of the tires. I'm very happy to see that most cars today are coming with all-season radials. Since you have chosen a four-door sedan, there are other safety factors that you should consider. Of great importance is the outboard safety harness here, which is much more valuable in a collision than the old lap-type harness where you could injure internal organs. Also, if you have children, do not overlook the significance of the windows that don't go all the way down so they can't fall out. And also, don't forget the child-proof safety locks in the door. We have moved to the interior now to check out this car from the driver's perspective. Over to the glove box with the seatbelt done up, I can easily get into the glove box to retrieve what else? My gloves. And moving over to the heater and air conditioning controls, the buttons are quite large and working them is quite a simple matter. Moving down to the radio, not too much of a problem with on-off or the scan, but the small buttons, I wouldn't be surprised if they aren't a problem a little later on. Moving down to the handbrake, full marks here, very easy to pull on, very easy to release, much more effective than the type that's operated with a foot pedal. However, we have the glove test here. Now back to the air conditioning and the heating controls. Still no problem using the glove. Easy to make function. Down to the radio, on, off, quite simple. Scan works well. Over to the station control buttons. Oh, here's our problem. All of a sudden we're getting 2 stations at once. This difficulty in adjusting the radio stations just might distract you from the task of driving safely. As you know, folks, every car should have a dead pedal where you can plant your left foot to brace yourself in the seat for those evasive maneuvers. Since everything checks out, it's time to take this car out on the road for a real test. That's next week on Behind the Wheel.